Hey ladies, it's Val, and I wanted to take a second to share my vision with you. I want to share what a limitless lifestyle looks like and what it is to be limitless, to live a life with no limits. And I want to take a moment to share that with you guys. I actually have our code printed out in front of me, and I just want to go over this really quickly together and share a little piece of my heart with you guys today. So, we are strong. What does that mean to me? I hope every single one of you are not only becoming stronger physically, but also becoming stronger mentally and, more importantly, emotionally. That's so very important. So all limitless ladies understand that real transformation, not just something that starts and stops, right? A real transformation starts from the inside out. If you want to change something on the outside, you have to start with what's going on the inside, right? So I know a lot of us struggle with our eating habits. A lot of us struggle with our emotions and making sure that we're dealing with those emotions in a healthier way. So we must be strong in the gym, in at home, and also mentality wise. We have to be strong up here and we have to be strong here, right? Because again, if we want that real transformation to happen, it has to start from inside out. You can't transform the outside and come back in. So let's really think about that, being physically strong, being mentally strong, and working every single day to be emotionally strong too. Those are all so important and really pair together. We realize that negativity is contagious. Oh boy, it is. And that we must surround ourselves with those that support us and have our best interests at heart. So ladies, you are a reflection of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, right? So chances are, if you're hanging out with really negative people, maybe people that are like Debbie Downers, or maybe they're really unhealthy, they're lazy, they like to take the easy way out. Maybe they're always going out to eat and not wanting to do anything active. Well, if you continue surrounding yourself and interacting with only that group of people, you're going to be that 6th person, right? But if you can pluck yourself from that and you can put yourself in an environment of people that inspire you, people that are encouraging, that want the same things that you want, they're like-minded, maybe they struggle with similar things. If you can put yourself in that environment, you are going to be another person within that circle that is seeing success, that feels empowered, that feels inspired, that encourages other people. So really, it's all in who you surround yourself with. And right now, you guys are doing such a great job. You've chosen to surround yourself with such an empowering group like ours. And I think that's such a huge, important step, to have that support system, to have that group of people that have your back so that they can, sometimes handhold and take you through the baby steps, or at least just cheerlead, be your cheerleader on the way in your journey. So, and we make the commitment as limitless ladies to meet our challenges head on. So no more excuses and no more telling ourselves that I'll do it tomorrow, right? So we need to be strong in the sense that we need to continue pushing forward, right? We need to be strong enough to not let the excuses take over, right? Because we can easily bow down to the excuses and let that take over. But no, we're strong. We're going to be stronger than our excuses, and we're going to make it happen. So that's what being strong means to me. Mentally, physically, emotionally. It's all so important. So we are brave. Oh, ladies, we are brave. We're determined. We push all of our doubts, all of our fears, all of our excuses to the side. That's how brave we are. And we deserve to look and feel our best, and we deserve it now. So we all need to be brave enough to get outside of our comfort zone, right, ladies? If we keep hanging out in this box that we feel safe in, then no growth, no real transformation is going to happen. So it's so important that we are brave, and we're brave enough to step outside of our comfort zone. We're brave enough to push ourselves out of our, push ourselves to new limits, right? So we need to be brave in the face of all of our challenges, not just our workout challenges, but the things that challenge us in everyday life, right? And there's a certain amount of bravery that we do need to have to continue pushing ourselves out of our comfort zones. A certain amount of bravery that we need to have to do things that we've never done before. And again, when we can constantly have that bravery and believe in our abilities instead of our doubts, instead of our fears, there is nothing that we can't accomplish. There are no limits when we're brave enough to get out of our own comfort zone, right? To do things that aren't easy. Because it's so much easier to sit on the couch and not work towards our goals, right? It's easier to do that. It's easier to be lazy. It's easier to get junk food. It's easier to go through the fast food line, right? But what's easy is not what's best. So we've got to stay brave in the face of all of that. And we got to remember why this is so important to us, right? So we are brave, ladies. We vow to spend more energy doing something about the situation instead of just complaining about it. So I want you to make a promise to yourself from here on out that you will never complain about your situation, that you're just going to do something about it, right? Because we all have stuff going on. We all have things that we can complain about, but we can either shine a light on that, or we can shine our spotlight on the things that are going well in our lives and the things that we can, make a difference in, the things that we can make an impact in. So we're brave and we're going to do something instead of just be that person that's complaining or just talking the talk and not walking the walk, right? We make sure that our intentions match up with our actions. This is such a big one, ladies. We don't do just a bunch of talking. We actually put on our big girl pants and we do something. We take action and we make it happen, right? Again, ladies, if you say that you want to get healthy, if you say that you want to transform your life and get fit and get happy and fit into your clothes better, but you're not taking the action that you need to take to get there, then we're totally misaligned. And that's when we have anxiety. That's when we feel depressed, because we say that we want these things, but we don't pair it with the right action, right? So make sure that your intentions match up with your actions. Be the person and do the things that you say you're going to do, right? So you got to be brave enough to be that person, because it gets us out of our comfort zone, right? When we have to transform, we've got to do things that just we're not ready for. But you know what? We're going to learn, we're going to grow, we're going to fail, and we're going to get better at it, right? And that's, again, where that true growth comes from. And then lastly, my favorite, we are limitless. We have no limits. And ladies, the only limits that you do have in your life are right up here. After doing, helping women and working in the fitness industry and helping women, again, really gain control of their health, I have witnessed firsthand that weight loss and being able to take control of your health is the foundation to happiness, is the foundation to the confidence that you build to know that, hey, if there's anything that I want to accomplish, I can do it. Like, I have what it takes. I just have to stay the course, right? So we are limitless. We understand that nothing can truly stop us. Nothing. Not an injury, not your circumstances, not life. I mean, things will always happen, but there is always a way that you can get around it. There is always a way. You just have to discover it and you just have to find it. We have no limits, none. Every obstacle and every difficulty in our life is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come out stronger. Even if you do sustain an injury, you're going to learn how to, work around it. I've got 2 knee injuries myself, right? But I'm going to figure out a way to work around it to make it happen, because that's not going to stop me. And I don't want anything to stop you either, because you are limitless. You have no limits. You can accomplish anything that you want if you just have the determination, the drive, the focus, the encouragement, and the support that you need to get it. All you have to do is take that daily action, and you're going to get there one step at a time. We believe that giving to others and striving to be our best selves is really where we truly find happiness. And for me, that's been a big lesson over these last few years. Just being able to give my gift and share that with other people, that is the foundation to my happiness. That's what makes me feel the most joy in our lives. So, when we relate this to our program here, don't be afraid to give encouragement to another member, especially if someone is new and just getting into our group. Say hello, inspire them, tell them, hey, if you want to do great, this is what you got to do. Just take it one day at a time. You got this. And when you can give that inspiration to someone, you have no idea how that's going to change their life. That could very possibly be the one thing that they needed to get the ball rolling. And it has such a powerful impact. So always be giving back to others, because that's where our joy and our happiness truly comes from. And when we reach our goals in this program and we transform our lives, it's not going to be a start-finish type of thing, but there will definitely get to a point where you're like, man, I made it. Like, I enjoy my workouts. I'm eating healthy. I feel great again. I'm really starting to feel confident. My self-esteem is like through the roof. Like, once you get to that point, the best feeling is being able to share that with someone else that also wants it, right? So when we do reach our goals and we're able to transform our lives, our duty is to give back to other limitless ladies, right? And to give others the opportunity to reach that certain point. And that's been purely my motivation. I never was healthy to begin with, especially in high school and college. I was addicted to sugar. I was going through the drive-through lane multiple times a day. It didn't help that I worked at Taco Bell in high school, and I just wasn't healthy. I was living life very small, very, very small. So at like 10%. And when I changed my habits and I gained control of my life, everything changed. Everything changed. My belief in myself changed. The potential of my life changed. And I was living life at 110% is what it felt like. And after I'd reached that point, I knew I had to share that with other people. I knew that other women were feeling like I did, and could break past through that and realize that they too had no limits. They were absolutely limitless. And that's what I want to share with this program. And that's my intention. And that is my mission, to help women become stronger mentally, physically, emotionally, to help women be brave in all of their endeavors, especially when there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of doubt all up here. We've got to be brave and remember and to believe in ourselves that we can do this. We can make it happen, but it's up to us. We've got to take that action. We've got to be brave enough to get outside of our comfort zone and do what needs to get done to make it happen. And you know what? This program is great because 10 minutes a day is all you need, ladies, to really get that ball rolling, to set the tone for the rest of your day. And we've got to be brave enough to say, hey, I know it's easier not to do this, to sit on the couch or to sleep in, but I'm brave enough to get outside of my comfort zone and do things and build new habits because this is more important. My goal is more important. My why is more important than that, right? And lastly, I want to help all women just realize their potential, their true potential, that they have no limits, that the only limits that are set in their lives are up here in their head. We put our own chains, right? We bind our own wrists, but we can break free. And I want to help all women do that, as many as I can. I want to help you do that. And I hope you're already on the road towards really breaking free and realizing your true potential here in our program. So I just wanted to share this with you, ladies. This means a lot to me. I spent quite a while, working with you and just getting a feeling for where you guys are at and what could help you. And this just really speaks to me. So again, ladies, we are strong, we are brave, we are limitless. You guys are my limitless ladies. And there's no glass ceiling. Like there's so much that we can accomplish together, and I'm just looking forward to our journeys together, ladies. So anyways, thanks for listening. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you on my next video. Okay. So remember, you guys be strong, you stay brave, and remember, you are limitless.